good enough for me.
I had a sword mage named Kaj in 4th edition.
Oh,
He was a Shatterkai sword mage. His armor class was 30.
You know what I really
need a what?
want? Character box.
Character minis.
I really love
video game when I grow up.
Oh, yes. Yes, good idea. Very good idea. You're going to intern at Blizzard?
yeah.
Get your dad to get you a job at Blizzard.
No, I'm kind of hoping for Sega or Nintendo.
That's
Nintendo's better.
Those are good, but Blizzard is in Irvine.
It's very close, Henry.
They made more money than any movie theater in Hollywood last year, or any movie studio in Hollywood last year. They make $36 million a month.
I just want to. I kind of want to be the
So they can support your.
Or no, $36 million a year on monthly dues. $36 million a year. That's just cash. They have all the money. Where did the goggles come from?
He wants to buy.
I would buy those.
Who actually made
Those kind of look
a
like
mode.
What are those?
Who's got the Modron?
You want silver ones?
Me.
Yeah.
Here's me,
So how
Mr.
many
Unpainted
role
Elf.
All right, so let's. Cody, are you ready? Goggles.
If I did a half orc, I would just use the Quaggoth.
Let me get your picture, Cody.
That's squirrel girl.
Picture, Cody.
Hey, that is
You
squirrel.
want to get a picture? Picture?
I guarantee +5. That despicable Deadpool, look. That despicable Deadpool. I think is that a Squirrel Girl comic?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Very nice, guys.
That lady in Squirrel Suit with that squirrel on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Right there.
Everything's red.
When it's the old man something, it needs to be really gory.
Are you ready, Coco?
Old man Batman was
Everybody ready? Okay. So, Cody, as you guys come out of combat, you've got some guys gasping for air in the water. You've got a recently revived hero.
I will.
You've got the caravan master, this big portly human, yelling. He's wearing like a turban on his head and robes, and he's yelling, "After the monkey! Kill him! Bring him down!"
I scream. I scream.
You've got the people that were rowing the canoes and stuff. They look freaked out and scared. They're looking into the jungle like other creatures may come running out. And you come wandering out of this dead carcass of a giant pig. So, Henry, what would you like to do?
Wait, what?
I'm getting up
Dead carcasses are going out.
There's 2 large dead pigs, huge like hogs.
Let's have a roast.
They were zombie pigs.
Like the pigs we killed?
Correct.
Oh, so they came back to life?
They are not back to life, they're dead.
Zombies.
Yeah.
One's floating in the river, the other one's on the shore.
Oh, I thought you
Zombie
said
pig flesh.
I thought you said they were zombies.
They are, they're dead zombies.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
We kill zombies.
I don't want anyone to get ready to do
Hey, some guy standing.
Okay, you push it away with your foot. What would you like to do?
I would like to run on the treetops
Okay,
to the monkey.
okay,
Use my war hammer.
okay.
Jump and hit its head off.
Alright, so you jump up in your mud in dwarven rage.
Yeah.
And you listen to the caravan master, you're like, yes, let's go get this monkey.
And I
Okay, what would you like to do?
I'd like to get the monkey.
Hey,
Alright, so you see these guys getting ready. Okay, this jungle is dense. Like, running into the jungle, you give me a, like just a nature check. So roll a d20 and add your nature modifier.
Is it Nicholas on the wrong
I'm
side?
thinking of something else.
Okay,
Run on top of the trees.
alright.
That's what I said.
You guys are interested in running on top of the trees?
Chasing after the monkey and then gonna hit its head off. Hey, you can't do that.
I'm getting ready to threaten you guys.
How can you hit its head off? Because I'm gonna
So, you think that running into the jungle would be a very dangerous idea.
Get my war
You're
hammer
pretty
and hit
sure
its
you
head
would be
off.
lost as soon as you couldn't see the river
That's how I
anymore.
did it.
And getting lost in the jungle with your overly enthusiastic murderous dwarf friend seems like
running in the trees.
seems like a very, very bad idea.
Running in the
on the top of the trees may not be a bad idea, but you're gonna need to be able to track the ape through the woods. It's not gonna be as easy as he's not leaving a very clear trail on where he went, and being on the treetops is gonna make it difficult to track him.
Yeah, with my
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, you're up.
I definitely run on Grate.
Have athletics +5. So
Okay.
Can I try to swing across the trees?
Yes, you can
Like
try
a
to
monkey?
just to get to the other side of the river, or are you gonna start running after the monkey?
Why is everyone running after the monkey? I'm already gonna kill it.
Okay, you're going after the monkey
You
too.
cannot kill that monkey by yourself.
Okay, so Josh,
He
your
will destroy you
friend,
in 2 shots.
your friend Quicksilver tells you,
He's a
I think if
giant
you run into
monkey.
the
He's
jungle,
an
you're gonna
ape.
get lost.
How do you think Kong was killed? Kong was killed so easy with tiny little itsy bitsy
And say,
bullets.
okay, I walk up to the caravan leader
Yes.
and start beating him up with my quarterstaff.
You're gonna hit the caravan leader.
Yes.
This is not a good idea. This man is paying you and feeding
You
you.
know how King? Does anyone know how King
And as you walk up to him, he's like, "Where are you going? That is your quest. Get the monkey."
And I say, we can just walk back all the way. We do not need you.
You're saying this to the caravan leader.
Yes.
The caravan leader, well, then you're fired.
That's very nice.
go up and intimidate him.
You intimidate the caravan master. Give me a roll.
No intimidation.
He's proficient with it. So +5.
7.
12. So you go up there in all your rage and bulk and massiveness, and you're like, "Look here."
Oh, he's channel divinity. On his war pick and carrying his shield.
Yes.
He'll look double intimidating because of his weapon glowing with radiant energy.
Yeah, but the caravan master, he is not to be dissuaded. Your job as guards of the caravan are to get that monkey.
I'm already.
If we do that, we will die.
Give me a perception check, Cody. Or maybe an insight check. Do we have insight in this initiative? Who's got a character sheet? Is insight one of our skills? Insight, Cody.
I am here so I can be safe.
And Coco, you can do an insight check too. So roll it. All right, insight check.
+1.
20.
Should I?
Natural 20. Sure.
20.
Sure.
My
14.
Would you like to do it?
natural 20. My character sheet says 17. Natural 20 automatic.
Do you want to do an insight check?
I don't want to be dumb.
Natural 20 is great.
I got a 17. I don't want to be dumb.
Oh, you want a different character?
I know I like it. I got a 1. Intelligence 0. History 0.
Plus 0? That's okay. Everyone's got plus 0.
So it's wisdom. Yeah, like me. With my charisma.
Look at your wisdom.
Your wisdom is plus 3. I am 2.
I have wisdom
Wait, what's your
3 and
intelligence? Intelligence 0 plus.
Look at the number in the little box.
Insight is
Henry.
wisdom.
I mean, mine's
Pretty good.
Intelligence -1.
I got a 10.
That's average.
This is wisdom.
But wisdom, look at the next stat down.
I am wise.
What's your number?
16.
16 is very high.
I am
18 is the highest, right? So
am
you're
I
almost
wise?
super wise.
Am I Yoda wise?
Okay, so you get a 20, right?
Yeah.
You think that that the caravan master isn't telling you everything he knows about that monkey, and there may be more information that he's withholding from you guys. It looks like you would think that his goal here would just be the protection and safety of the caravan, but he doesn't seem interested in the protection and safety of the caravan. He looks like he wants to kill that monkey for some reason.
I'm like, you seem like that captain in King Kong Skull Island, my guy says.
He said that
Henry, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Kong Skull Island wasn't invented yet. TV wasn't invented yet.
Yes, I know.
You should say that.
No one has rabies.
Okay, this is what I'm. Can I try to?
Hold on just a second.
Right.
Yeah, so
Henry.
it's funny thing I don't know about.
Oh.
Okay.
Remember that you guys have turtles who are guides with you as well.
No.
Dig in the sand for money?
What?
Dig in the sand for money. You can do that.
But the chances you'll find money are very unlikely.
Let me think. Maybe.
Please, can you let us go into a dungeon?
His character has a criminal background and he's neutral. What? I'm looking at that.
I don't know.
You're good?
No, what can I do?
These guys are arguing with the caravan master. Quicksilver and O'Henry are on the other side of the river preparing to go into the jungle, but they're concerned that they're going to get
I'm
lost.
already in the trees.
You're climbing up a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my next roll is running in the trees.
You're going to start
and
swinging
hitting-
from vine to vine.
No, people just jumping onto branch to branch on different trees and then hitting off the monkey's
Okay,
head.
you don't even see the monkey at this point, right? The monkey has run deep into the jungle.
It's really tall.
Right, the jungle, he's huge. 18-foot tall monkey.
Yeah,
And the jungle trees are 40-foot tall trees.
If you go
40 foot
there
and
like that,
dense.
you'll get
I'm
destroyed.
like, I say, Josh character. And if he,
What's
he's gone,
Alright,
that for them.
so my next rule
Josh
will be
character.
running in the trees
You want, okay,
get in our battle canoe.
you guys are getting back in the canoes.
Okay.
Um,
We're a team. A team that's about to die.
Well, there should probably be a leader. Are you still in the canoes?
The canoes are parked on the bank. One canoe's parked on the north bank, 2 canoes are parked on the south bank. There are 3 other canoes that were overturned during the battle. The caravan leaders are helping to get the canoes righted and getting all the cargo that tipped out into the river back in the canoes.
Is it getting late?
No, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes!
I was thinking if it was late,
Did
then
we-
I'd be a fighter.
And the last time, did we have lunch?
You have not had lunch yet.
Are we starving?
You're not starving.
How come? We had no food.
You guys had a hearty breakfast.
There you go.
Of heart attack.
But as a dwarf, you're probably ready for more food.
Yeah.
Dwarfs love food.
Wow.
Josh, what would you like to... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, wait, it's my turn.
Oh, go ahead, Henry.
Salty beef
I'd
jerky.
like
No, hardtack is water and flour cooked
people still in the water?
together.
All of the people from the caravan have been rescued
worse
from the
than
water.
salty
Some of them are
beef
badly
jerky.
harmed and damaged. They have
Wrapped
tentacle
in
marks
heart-
on their chest and upper arms and stuff, but
Like-
they're all still alive.
Like blades.
Yeah.
Because
So many people died.
No one. No, well, some.
No one died. You saved everybody.
Yeah! Aww.
I did a lot. I wanted to have a dramatic burial.
So I'm just gonna be my
At this
character.
point, the turtles come walking back across the river.
I was just gonna
These
ask
are your
about that.
turtle guides. And the turtle guide says, well, what shall we do? Shall we go after the ape, or shall we continue down the river?
Oh, I know what he should do. I know what he should do. He should help get cargoes back on shore.
I'll go get the barrels.
All right, you start helping get the barrels out of the water.
Hey, Cody, where
What?
does it show my lightning blast?
Your lightning blast is 2d6.
Okay, how
Plus,
about-
what's your dexterity modifier?
+1.
I want to come here every
So you have a
time
DC
this is
11.
here.
Wednesdays.
You at least let other
Every
people talk.
Wednesday night.
Can you at least let someone else talk for once?
Yes.
Would you please let someone else talk for once?
It's Henry's turn, though, Jack.
Can
Or
we
Corbin.
please have
my
a
turn.
dungeon
After
crawl
Henry,
with
am I
magical
gonna go?
items?
What's that?
No.
After Henry, am I gonna go? Can I?
No, we're going this way. So it's going to go Henry, Nick,
No, my
Nick.
character's name is Leo.
Leo, it's your turn. What do you want to do, Leo?
Okay. I would like to. Just. I don't know. Attack something.
Okay, so currently there's nothing to attack. There's an ape that the caravan master wants you to desperately attack. And there's 2 turtle guides that are interested in hunting him.
For anyone?
No, you can't even see it.
900 plus 2.
Then why are we trying to
700.
The caravan
So it
master
doesn't attack
somehow wants you to go kill it.
Well, we have already defended it off.
Yes, you
There's
have.
no point in killing it.
Okay, so you're not interested in killing it. Henry, you're up.
All right.
I think we're at 1,500.
Because he's not too much accurate, I think.
So your mini, well, your mini is just a physical representation of your character. So the character's more important than the mini.
Right, so
You're a dwarf.
See, because
You're
my
in
wizard
chainmail.
has 2 swords.
You're ready to go.
I'm running on
I
the
think,
tree
yo,
top.
let me look at you.
All right, so do you want to talk to the turtles and see if they'll help you track the gorilla?
No, I'm running in the trees, but solo.
Okay.
looking for the gorilla.
Okay, so you just start running around in the woods. So give me a perception
No,
check.
I'm in the trees.
Perception
branch
check.
to branch.
Gotcha.
Right.
That's
May
May I play 2 characters
D20.
at once?
20.
Yep. Add your perception.
9
Plus.
plus, I don't know.
Is there perception? Is that?
Yeah, it should be there somewhere. Plus 3 is
may
at
I?
12. So you run into the jungle, and you start looking for the gorilla, and you do not see him. And now you don't see the river or any of your friends. You are lost in the jungle.
Thank you.
I don't care. I'm just gonna climb up a tree in my next turn and look and find the river.
Okay, so you start climbing up the tallest tree you can find.
Yeah.
Nick, what would you like to do?
I would like to ask the guy why he wants to kill the gorilla.
This gorilla has been tormenting caravans for years. If you could hunt it and kill it, there'd be a huge reward in it for you guys.
How much?
I know.
We're taking down 4,000 gold pieces.
But like you said, he probably
Plus
has
gloves and missile snaring each.
alternative motives.
You think that he's probably telling the truth? That maybe this gorilla has disrupted some of his caravans in the past, and he has a vendetta against him.
I'm like, do you, we'll do it for 1,000 each. Deal? 10,000 each.
You're not up yet, Cody.
I am.
Hold on just a sec. Nick, would you like to say anything else to the caravan master?
You need any help? I guess not.
No.
Okay, so Cody, did you want to say something?
Yes, really badly.
Go.
I said we're gonna do it only for a price of 1,000 gold pieces each.
Okay, and then Henry, did you want to say something?
Yeah.
Hold on just a sec.
Am I?
You're lost in the
South-
jungles climbing a high tree.
Am I south of
Chult.
Camp Righteous?
You're on the south side of the river from Camp Righteous.
Yeah.
But Camp Righteous is still a little bit further north of you guys.
I'm still. I'll kind of look for Camp Righteous.
Okay.
And then.
Henry, did you want to say something? Or are you good?
To who?
To anybody. Is Leo good? It's because it's Josh's turn. So let's have Josh take a turn. Go ahead, Josh.
So, this time, I'm gonna intimidate again,
Okay.
but this time,
Cody's demanding 1,000 gold pieces a person to go hunt the gorilla.
Hey, that's a reasonable thing.
give us the money and we'll go do it.
Okay. Okay, so you ask for money. He offers you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He offers you 720 gold pieces
A person?
for the head of the gorilla.
A person.
No, total.
What? Maggie's like, no
I say
deal.
no. I
Okay.
say no. Higher.
So the turtles though are like, we will hunt him if you will kill him.
Oh.
You have to come with us.
No. I want to say no. And
The caravan will wait here until nightfall.
oh, see, and we'll make a fire.
Can I play
gonna
two
gather
characters
the
at
others.
once?
No.
My guy
It's your turn though. Do you want to do something? He's demanding more money from the caravan master. He's offered you 720 gold.
But there's what I'm gonna do. Can I like do a little lightning blast next to his foot? But
Sure.
Not hit him?
Absolutely.
Just like,
What would Aaron like to do?
I tell him, give me at least one give each of us at least one uncommon magic item.
Right. Well, your names will be legend when we get back to Port Nadzora if you're able to kill the Grate Ape.
Wait, what's his name? Cool, and I'm going to get his name. I guess I just climb up into the tree, see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So the turtles are looking to see. So you're interested in killing the. Oh, you've gotten.
Oh wait, no.
You're interested in killing the ape, right? So the turtles come up to you and they're like, "Are you ready to go?"
No, wait, no.
He's
I
ready to
run to the turtles. I run to the.
You go with the turtles? Okay, the turtles start tracking the ape into the woods.
I'm like.
You're staying with the caravan?
I wanted to say. May I use mage armor on myself?
Yes.
I'm going to do a persuasion check.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's Cody's turn. You cast mage armor.
On myself. Persuasion.
Okay.
5 persuasion.
You're trying to persuade who of what?
The caravan master for a higher price.
Okay, yeah, he's willing to give you 720.
Okay, I'm like 720 a person.
No, for the whole team.
How about 300 a person?
No.
200 will take it. 200 person will take it.
Isn't mine $3 million?
So the turtles are almost out of sight, Cody.
Okay,
They're on the other side of the river.
We can't let those fools get themselves killed, can we?
No. As they head out through the jungle, they stop and yell up in a tree where you see your dwarf friend perched on the highest tree looking around trying to find the ape. you see the turtles leading these crazy group of adventurers into the jungle.
I'm like, I'm gonna keep those. I'm like,
Do you want to come down from the tree and join them?
No.
You're gonna stay in the tree.
Do you know why?
Why?
I heard the chief. I don't want any money. All I wanted to do was help. But if we get money, I don't really care. So I'm just gonna go to Camp Righteous, ask for directions to Camp Vengeance.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Coco.
I want to cake an arrow, slice the gorilla's head off, and then get to hide and eat it.
Okay, so you're interested in killing the gorilla.
Yes!
Okay, so you're going with the turtles. They're having a hard time walking through the forest. The jungle is very, very thick. Everyone give me a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw, Cody.
Yes, it does.
To avoid getting jungle fever. Constitution saving throw, guys.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, you mean this thing?
D20 or?
Yeah, D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, is this a D20?
To prevent getting a disease.
Is this D20?
Correct.
If I'm technically do have.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Wait,
I'm gonna check your save.
I got a 5.
Dang it.
Oh.
I rolled a 1. Plus 1. So I have a 11.
You have an 11, okay.
Is it my
You're
turn?
saving versus jungle fever.
So I need a wool.
D20.
Save me.
I need a wool.
Go ahead, Coco.
With this hide attack from that.
Okay, just this.
Throw it. Okay.
He rolled a.
No, floor dice don't count. Gotta stay on the table, guys.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah, okay, Coco. Coco, just drop it on the table.
But make sure it at least spins and rolls.
Nice roll. Oh, Coco, you have jungle fever. So your character starts getting really warm and hot and sweating a lot. What did you roll? Yes. The DC was 10. So if you didn't get over a 10, you're infected. You have stage 1.
Alright, Henry, roll it.
What's stage 1 mean?
You're just you have a
You gotta roll
fever
to see if you
and
get
you
the
feel
fever or not.
sick.
My guy.
I'm gonna roll if I got the fever.
My guy.
Can some cleric heal me?
Let's
Yeah, if the cleric has cure disease.
Let's see if I got sick. Because I'm a cleric.
for me.
14.
You saved DC 10, so you're not infected with the jungle fever.
Roll.
D20, DC 10.
I took away Coco's character's
Constitution
poison.
save. 10.
I took away Coco's character's poison.
Okay, take it away. Natural 20.
There you go. You're keeping up with the turtles charging through the woods. Okay. As you charge through the jungle, suddenly there's an edge to the jungle, and about 15 feet from where the jungle kind of stops, there is a huge ravine. It looks like it might go more than 100 feet deep. On the other side of the ravine, you see that the jungle continues, but it's much more rugged, more hilly and mountainy and stuff like that. There's large spires sticking up from the jungle that you can see, huge rock formations, and you see what appears to be maybe a man-made tower kind of off to the south a little bit. You think you're about 2 miles away from the river, so you haven't gone that far, but this ravine is very, very deep.
I'm gonna shout ravine, stop.
Yeah, you guys all stop and you look at the ravine.
No, I'm gonna stop and shout ravine.
You yell into the ravine,
No.
it echoes like crazy.
Does everybody stop already?
Yeah, everybody's stopped and you kind of walk out to the jungle and you see this huge ravine that looks very unusual. It looks kind of unnatural how it just kind of opens up and it's extremely deep. And then on the other side, the landscape changes significantly. Much more rugged, much more... The jungle isn't quite as dense. From where you're standing, it looks like it's about 100 feet deep. But you could give a perception check and investigate.
Okay, I'm gonna
From where you're standing?
Yeah.
About 15 feet.
I'm not gonna.
My guy will jump across it.
The ravine itself is about 30 feet across, Cody.
I can only make 25 feet. So is there a tree really close to it?
No, the trees kind of stop about 15 feet from the ravine. Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us what happened there?
At the beginning of the session, remember how we did recap?
Yeah.
We'll do recap again next week.
Yeah.
It was really nice to meet you, Henry. I'm glad you came. Glad you came too, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Absolutely, man. Glad you're here. I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
Hey, thank
Bedtime? Yeah. We do. So it's 6 to 8.
Okay.
And we usually end right around, like a couple minutes early so everyone can do their housekeeping and stuff like that. So we're usually done right at 8.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Get his. Can you get his? We send text out and stuff like that. So. Okay. Did you do a perception check to see if there's any way across the ravine or anything?
No, but
Did you want to also do an investigation or a perception check?
Yeah, that'd be good.
where's my D20?
Have you ever heard of me looking room?
Oh, it's in my hand.
Investigation.
Yeah, more like a perception check.
21.
21.
Stop! Speaking that, it's making me.
Yeah,
It's making it hard for me.
What level 11
Okay, cool.
work?
Say it again.
11?
You rolled an 11. All right, this ravine is about 100 feet deep,
Okay.
and it stretches in both directions.
50 feet of rope in your inventory.
My guy will throw his hempen rope across.
Okay, so you walk up to throw your hempen rope, Cody, and you hear what sounds like thunderous laughter coming from the south. And you look that way, and you look that way, and you see what appears to be maybe a man-made bridge.
My guy's
With
like, anyone
vines?
want to go flying across the ravine?
With vines and some kind of things dangling underneath the bridge. The jungle also looks like it might move closer to the ravine down by this bridge-like structure.
I'm like, anyone want to go flying?
No.
No, we can fly across the ravine. What I mean is, we cast thunder smite. Okay.
The turtles look very
thunder smite.
the turtles look very shaken and scared when they hear the weird laughter.
Wait, are there a lot of other adventures with that?
There's just the party, and there's two turtles, Andy and Pablo.
Alright. I'm gonna stay put. I'm not going over there.
I will go over there.
Wait, Cody, can I borrow it? Wait, I'm gonna attempt to throw my 50-foot rope across.
Okay.
Wait. Do you have like a dagger or anything? Does anybody have a spare dagger?
Let me see.
I will not sacrifice my dwarven daggers if you miss.
Dude,
What's a
if I miss, I'll
dwarven
just
dagger?
bring it back.
Remember he bought a dagger from that dwarven metalsmith?
What's a dwarven dagger?
It's a dagger that's dwarven.
It's made by a dwarf.
And is it? And
I
it's
give you
times
one
two.
dwarven dagger.
No, it just does regular damage.
They give me a dagger. I tie it on very
Okay.
tight to the rope, and I have 50 feet of rope, and
Yep.
it's 30 feet across. I
Yep.
attempt to throw it
Give me a roll.
and just hold on to the other end. What roll?
Wait.
D20 plus your strength modifier.
This is gonna be good. I got a 7.
So you hurl it, and it flies, and it sticks in the other side of the bank. But then you realize you forgot to hold on to the other side of the rope. So the other side of the rope goes flying and falls into the ravine, dangling down 50 feet, not even touching the bottom. But it's attached to the bank on the other side.
My guy will throw. My guy will do a. My guy will do
Don't you have
a.
more?
My guy's like.
Don't you have another
Josh, hey. My guy's like.
I am not letting you waste my dwarven daggers.
Okay, Josh, cast thunder smite on your weapon. It'll send me flying across the ravine.
Nope.
The turtles are looking down at this, what appears to be a bridge crossing the ravine. It's about a quarter-mile south of you.
I'm not gonna go across an old dangling bridge.
It looks like it might be made of stone.
I'm not gonna go across an old bridge made out of stone.
I run up to the bridge.
So you head down there. Let me tell you what you see.
Then it's probably gonna be a trap.
You have reached the bridge at Adsa Kahalka. A stone shrine. So the bridge looks like this.
And
Oh, that
there
looks
seems
pretty
to be
safe.
a break in the.
Right?
Never mind, I'm going with
It's
him.
literally 20 feet wide. It's, I don't know if there's a good description here.
I'm going
It's a
with
stone
him.
bridge that you can jump over.
So this is the river canyon called Atsa Kahala, Gorge of Death. The cliff walls are 50 to 200 feet high, are lined with rows upon rows of coral. It's all dead, but it retains its rainbow colors, making the canyon into a breathtaking pseudo-underwater seascape. Mixed in among the coral are intact skeletons of pliosaurs, giant sharks, and other sea creatures.
I'll say
Gapping the chasm is the Monkey Bridge. The structure got its name from the monkeys that perch on the walls and hang by their tails from its underside. The monkeys are a mix of living monkeys and ancient carvings that are part of the bridge. Most of the carvings have been damaged by time, but the skilled artistry remains apparent. The living monkeys chatter and shriek continually, and the gorge echoes with the sound of their cries. Occasionally, the echoes from up and down the gorge overlap in a way that transforms the cacophony into haughty, gloating laughter. When this happens, the terrified monkeys fall silent for several minutes as the laughter dies away before resuming their chatter. Okay, so as you approach, you hear these monkeys. And there's like 1,000 monkeys covering this bridge. Most of them are underneath the bridge where there's a large vines that seem to go all the way across underneath the thing and across what appears to be a break in the bridge right before the other side. There's about a 15-foot gap where the bridge doesn't connect to the other side, but vines are connecting it underneath.
Trust me, Daddy, Dr. Pepper.
Additionally, there's carvings all over the bridge in strange, almost maze-like patterns. Swirling, diagonal, swirling, curving shapes carved throughout the stonework on the bridge.
Are they regular monkeys?
There are regular monkeys as well as stone monkeys.
I guess I just don't mind the sound and just run and try to make a long jump.
So you're going to run out onto the bridge. As you run onto the bridge, you see that there's a shrine which stands in the midpoint of the bridge. It consists of an imposing statue of a Chultian warrior wearing a war mask, hunkered down like a panther ready to pounce. Like the monkeys elsewhere on the bridge, this carving is highly stylized. Bright gems flash in its eye sockets. There is a human skeleton crumpled near the statue's feet. Several of its bones are obviously broken, but it's impossible to tell whether these injuries happened while the person was alive or were caused by scavengers after death. Okay, so weird carvings all along the stonework. In the middle of the bridge, there is a statue of a warrior wearing a mask.
Can I do a history check?
Yep.
While he does the check, I'm gonna start whacking the gems with my quarterstaff.
Okay, hold on. Let's do the check first.
History plus 0.
I bet if you pull the gems out, it's gonna move.
I know, right? Which is why I'm starting.
Why? But if we kill the skeleton,
10.
I would probably just grab it.
You do a history check. Cody, you think the statue in the middle...
No, 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
You think that the statue in the middle is Uptawa.
Who's Octawa?
Uptawa is one of the Chultian gods. He's the gods of mazes and mysteries. And as you recognize this, you see that the carvings all along the thing form an elaborate maze that covers the entire stone bridge.
I knew
Lichen and moss grow in the patterns on the maze, so it's oftentimes difficult to make out.
I try to pry the gems out.
So you just go dagger to the statue and try to prowl. Okay, roll initiative.
Dang it!
cross it like a normal person.
14.
So you got a 14.
Wait.
10.
Plus what?
So we're gonna fight
Dexterity.
something now because you did that.
Plus dexterity, that's 17.
17. Coco, what's your initiative? Roll your d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Which is
We
plus
lost
3.
Henry. Bathroom, maybe?
That's a D12.
Oops, wrong die.
This is a D20.
Mine is a 6.
A 6?
Ooh, 3.
3?
3 plus 3 is
So
6.
that's 5. 6.
Josh, you got a 6 and Coco got a 3 or a 6? And what did Henry get?
I got a 17.
Yep.
Haha.
5
8.
plus 3, 8.
I got a 17.
All right.
Henry's is 8.
So the order is Josiah, and then Henry, and then, no, Josiah, and then Cody, and then Henry.
May I be excused from the table?
Yes, you can, Coco.
Whee!
Where are you going?
Going to say hello today.
Okay, and then Josh, and then Coco. Okay, so Josiah, let me draw the map. Who brought the pens?
Let's not die.
But still,
Get
if we
everything
kill that
It's probably an automaton, so when we kill it, we get all the gems.
Okay, so here,
or it's a fiend.
here's the jungle.
I don't care. Let's kill it anyway.
If it's a fiend,
Here's the stone
Then we've
bridge
got a problem.
that ends.
yeah, because then it's gonna give us nothing. It's gonna turn into goo.
So if it turns into goo, let's run and jump the bridge.
Why?
Here's this.
Cause it's gonna give us no reason. Well, then we get the XP. Still.
Water way underneath you guys, right? You're about 100 feet up.
And there's like sharks in it.
You don't know. There's in the walls of the chasm. It's coral, so the water is carved through coral, and there's layers of beautiful colored coral with skeletons, like fossilized in the wall.
So
Like
you're probably
rad Jurassic
standing
Park
right
stuff.
here.
I'm guessing that guy who's talking probably said, "Ha ha, it's a trap. Now you're dead. Yes, I'm
Yay!
gonna shoot you with lightning. Ha 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 ha.
And I'm gonna shoot
They
you
walked
with
out
blue
onto a
light.
bridge,
I'm gonna shoot him
and
with
the bridge had a
lightning.
statue, and the
Are you
statue had
kidding me?
gems in
No,
its
that's not the
eyes.
monkey.
It's not the monkey. That's just a mini to represent the statue. The soldier comes alive with his spear and looks like he's going to attack you.
I will jump in front like.
But Josiah, you go first. Okay, so everyone's minis are out. Everyone knows where they are.
Wait, where did I Hey, if you're a
They
bad
walked
guy,
out
I
onto a
can be
bridge.
bad guy.
There's a
I'm not
statue
bad
that they
guy.
tried to steal, and the
yes.
statue has now come to life and is attacking them.
I raise my hand.
Yep, you can be
and
anywhere you want
use-
on the bridge.
I raise my hand.
Okay.
And use Let's see. What do I have?
Is this your mini, Coco?
What do I have?
Oh, yeah, actually trade. That's good.
Yep.
I use magic missile.
Yep. Use magic missile. Give me a roll.
Use your mini. No more switches after this one.
Let's remember, Henry. Let's not touch the comics. Okay.
So 2, 4, 6. 6 plus 3, so I'm 9.
9 points of damage. First blood on the stone golem.
Wait, am I
Blood?
like lightning proof? Am I like
First
little
blood is the
electric
same.
proof? Like a little bit, at least.
Are you electric
I want
proof?
to zap my hand and then punch him.
You can't do that. You can only use it once for a long rest, and you already used it to zap the guy.
No, it